if Rob proposes a cap, which we expect, let's make up numbers. Let's say you're at 300 million for the top, 200 million for the floor. Well, the Pirates, by the way, 200 million teams would revolt at that figure. But let's just pretend 200 million for the Pirates. They're going to be there every year. They're never going to go a penny above what they have to. It's going to be the same setup where you have teams that are trying harder and some teams that aren't are spending more. And like I think people look at it and go, well, finally, there's a cap. Our team is going to be in it every year. And I'm telling you, unless that band was so narrow that every team was at 250, which will never happen, um, it's not going to be the case. You're still going to have the haves and have-nots. It's not going to be this drastic thing in a random game. The best argument the league can make for a cap to players, which is we are going to do more for more of your members than you can possibly do
That's
in
it.
any near future.
Think about the impact. I remember when we were voting on what issues we cared about the most. Minimum goes up by 500 grand. We've got 12 players at the minimum. Our payroll just went up 6 million before we even say a word, and we would always have 12 minimum guys on our team. So those things matter. That's why I think salary cap at the end, you're right, is going to be a red herring. But I do think that it will be used as part of a long work stoppage in order to get concessions, even more so because I think Tony and Bruce are just outmanned, and it's not because of the commissioner's ambassador program.
Every time you don't give a cap if you're the players, you are still conceding things. It gets tighter and tighter and tighter. Last time it was the Cohen tax. And so even when the owners, it might appear, don't win, they didn't win the last round of bargaining. Right? I think most people would say the players, came out with more than the owners did in terms of what they were seeking going into it. And now it's reversed. It's the owners who are going to be the aggressors in this one, the players who are going to be on the defensive. The players can fight off a cap and go, we fought off a cap. But what they're going to end up with is probably something they're going to like a little less, is my guess.